Right, it's Saturday brew day, and I make this India Pale Ale, this Dead Ringer Ale Extract Kit from Northern Brewer Homebrew Supply. Oh yeah, oh look at this. Corn sugar, some syrup, some malt syrup. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, some hops, some Centennial hops. What kind of hops we got? Centennials. All right. Ooh, the good yeast. All right, all Centennial hops. Sweet. Let's bust out the directions and see how to make a Dead Ringer grain blend here. Of course, that's going to go in here in our water. It says collect and heat 2.5 gallons of water. I'm doing that right now. Number here is 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and put this grain, the bag and the grain in there, and let it steep for 20 minutes. Go ahead and add that grain. Ooh, it smells good. Reminds me of the feed store. I'm trying to video with one hand. Just pour the sock around. I feel like I don't have a sock on there. There we go. Use that. Tie that top. Fahrenheit is just under 77 degrees Celsius. Let's see where we're at here. About 60 something. A little ways to go, so 77 is the number I'm after. All right. Close enough to 77 here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the bag. Okay, let that steep for 20 minutes. It's been at least 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. I'm not gonna squeeze it, I'm just gonna let it drain. And then I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna bring this to a boil. Wort boiling now. And I'm gonna go ahead and add both of these. For now, and then I'm just kind of stirring it in, making sure there's nothing on the bottom. Stirring it in real good. I'm gonna add my other one. All right, I'll add this one now. Stir it in as I go here. Bring it back up to a boil here. Doing real good as it comes back up to a boil. What I'm gonna do now is start adding my cold water while my filtered water to this. Fill it about halfway up. This is close to 5 gallons. And then, so I'm gonna fill it about halfway up with filtered water, cold filtered water right now, and then I'll add my cooled wort later, but I'm gonna start the process of filtering and put the first batch of hops here. Alright. It's part of the 60-minute boil here. Alright, so we're right here. Add one, let it boil for 60 minutes, add one. 20 minutes before the end of the boil, so in about 40 minutes I'm going to add another one. All right, and we're about 20 minutes from the end of the boil, so I'm going to go ahead and add these. They smell so good. Water in there, I got my airlock ready to go too, got it all sanitized, everything. 5 minutes from the end of the boil, I'm going to add 2 more packs of hops, the final 2. All right, the boil is done, and now I'm going to put it in an ice bath, cool it down to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Ice bath going, and cool it down as quickly as possible. I'm going to keep adding ice to this. Get the lid on just so nothing falls in there, but I'm going to circulate it a little bit too. I'm ready to siphon this out. It's all cooled off. Siphon it into the bucket here, or into the fermenter. Out of the fridge, and I'm going to go ahead and add it here. It's nice and cool. Get to a nice dark spot, nice dark, somewhat cool spot. Good to go. Wait a couple weeks. I'm gonna get this in here for bottling. I'm gonna siphon it from here to here. I can smell that. Found this. Right, I got it all siphoned out. There's all that stuff in the bottom. Looks like it made just under 15 liters. I was hoping for a little bit more, but anyway. Go ahead and start. Got it transferred into the secondary fermenter. I'm gonna go ahead and add my Centennial hops. I don't have a pouch for these, so I'm just throwing them right in. Stir it around a little bit too. I'll let this sit for another week or two. I added 2/3 cup of sugar, table sugar, to 2 cups of water, brought it to a boil, stirred it around, and then I turned off the heat, and I'm gonna add this to my, once it cools, I'm gonna add it to my fermenter because I'm ready to bottle. Before I bottle, I want to drain all this out because see, I got all that stuff at the bottom. I don't want to add my priming solution to that. So what I'm gonna do is, this is actually my bottler too, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my sanitized, I guess you call it a carboy, and then I could siphon it, but I'm just gonna try and go like this, and then and hold it up there. We'll see how that works. But then and then I'll add the priming solution, and then that way I can get rid of all that sediment at the bottom. So I don't want any of that. Working like a charm. Still getting some of it though. Put those damn hops in there without a bag. Mistake. I got a lot of foam here. Probably should have siphoned it. Oh well. Unfortunately, it's only about, you know, 1.5 liters, but there's just so much. You can see there's so much sediment and stuff in there. Probably should filter it, but I got enough for what I want to do. I'll let that sit for a little minute and then rinse this thing out and use it for bottling. And actually, I'm going to pour my priming solution to the touch. Go ahead and pour it in there. It's looking a little bit more clear, so I'm gonna let it go ahead and sit for half an hour to an hour, and then get my bottling canister all cleaned out and bottle it. Priming solution's in there. All right, here's a look at the Dead Ringer IPA. Cheers. Pretty good. The beer came alive as far as the head goes and the flavor. I tried it about a week and a half after I bottled it, and I wasn't crazy about it. I mean, I'm still not crazy about it, but as far as the head and stuff goes, it came alive after you know, after 2.5, 3 weeks. So it's got a standard IPA smell, but it's bitter. Got a nice hoppy aftertaste. Dead Ringer IPA brewed at home.